animal.
Flag down, tape back, they're off and racing for the
Market in play.
9 flights of hurdles in all to be jumped, 2.5 miles in front of them. And Clovis Island, the short price favourite, is out in front in the green and red. Rock Steady Eddie, the grey, is following in second as they make their way towards
Fully matched. Fully matched.
Is in third position at the moment as they a relatively sedate gallop, which has been a recurring theme here at Hexham this afternoon. Take the first flight of hurdles and they're all
fully
safely
matched
over it. So it's Clovis Island and Rock Steady Eddie take them down towards the next, followed then up the inside in third by
fully
Time
matched
Was, and then Black Bart. Bullimore Classic getting a first mention there in the sheepskin noseband, the red cap, and Para Handy is at the back of the field. So they're making the descent. And it's Clovis Island, who's a bumper winner here at Hexham before and has run some pretty solid races.
Fully matched.
From form perspective, out in front by about a neck. To in second position, Rock Steady Eddie. Sam Cole third, looking for a quick double on the card. Time Was is up the inside in third spot, followed then by Black Bart, who's racing in fourth. And towards the outside, Bullimore Classic. And Para Handy, the blue cap, is at the rear of the field, making their way down into the dip. And out of it very shortly. Clovis Island from the Cumbrian stables of Nicky Richards, the leader by about a neck. To in second position,
fully matched.
Eddie. And Time Was, who ran a reasonably promising race last time out at Sedgefield, jumped that well. Followed then by Black Bart in fourth, who didn't jump
fully matched.
Well. And up the inside, Para Handy and Bullimore Classic is at the back of the field. So they're making their way up the hill. They're going to be turning into the home straight very shortly. Just a 2 flights of hurdles to jump on that part of the track today, though. Hence the only 9 to jump in this race today. Clovis Island looking to try and dominate the race from the front and leads. And if it turns into a bit of a sprint like the 4-miler did, is probably in the best position here. To in second position, Time Was, followed then by Rock Steady Eddie and Black Bart, followed then by Para Handy. Bullimore Classic is at the rear of the field. So it's Clovis Island who leads them to the next.
Fully matched.
Stutters into it slightly, but fiddled really well. Didn't really lose
fully matched
at all. Time Was in the mauve jacket over the far side, nearest to us, Rock Steady Eddie in grey. Black Bart being...
Bom dia! Seu Bruno, está cá.
Fully matched.
Then Para Handy.
Já tinha visto, está muito bom. Mas é para a minha guerra.
Clovis Island who looks to be trying to take
guerrinha.
Fully matched. Fully matched. Fully matched.
Guerra Mundial.
Claro, já vai para nada.
Fully matched.
In the race there with the black headgear. Para Handy, the blue cap, is at the rear of the field. Down towards the next. Clovis Island, the leader, pops over it well.
Fully matched.
Steady Eddie in second. Then in third position, Time Was. Black Bart's back on the bridle.
Fully matched.
Para Handy's the one who's just lost touch as they make their way around the turn and head up the hill towards their point of departure. Clovis Island leads by length.
Sabe, nesta começa a abrandar. Nesta como...
Esse é o Spink em casa.
Começas a parar agora.
E
não fazes ré. Esta aqui não vale a pena forçar muito.
Para tu que é para eu começar a entrar, não mesmo.
Esquece isso. Olha e aprende. E vai aprendendo.
Who's just thinning the field out a little bit here now, taking no prisoners as far as the gallop's concerned. Clovis Island the leader by a couple of lengths. The Time Was who races in second. Rock Steady Eddie is in third as they come towards this first flight over on the far side. Clovis Island jumped it well. Time Was in second, Rock Steady Eddie in third, then Bullimore Classic. Black Bart's about to be pulled up, and now really treading water is Para Handy. So they're making their way down towards the third last flight of hurdles. Clovis Island jumped
fully matched.
To in second position, Rock Steady
fully
Eddie.
matched.
Time Was the mauve jacket, the purple stars, still travelling okay. And Bullimore Classic in
fully matched.
Still within hailing distance as Para Handy is now dropping away. So making the descent for the final time, and it's Clovis Island that leads. To on the outside in second,
fully matched.
Steady Eddie. Time Was still makes quite quite nice headway up the inside, moves into a clear second. Rocksteady Eddie in third.
Desligou o
Bula More
cavalo.
Classic is under
Pô,
pretty
isso também não está
heavy
incentivado.
driving.
Sem
Isn't
bateria.
that far away and actually closing a little
Estou
bit.
ali ao
Make
2.
their way into the
E
dip for
pronto.
the final time. 2 more flights of hurdles to jump. Clovis Island really pouring it on out in front.
Eu
The
acho que
time
ele ainda
was
vai
is now
puxar,
just being
sabes?
asked a question or two from the
Vai,
samurai
Pipo.
Joe Williamson in second.
Posta ali.
Then
Fully
Rocksteady
matched.
Eddie and Bula More Classic in
Fully
fourth, down
matched.
towards the second last they come. Clovis
Sim,
Island the leader.
ele parece que
The
não
green
puxou
and red
nada.
colours has been in front throughout and jumped that
Ui,
well.
olha
Time
o
was in
teu,
second.
mate.
Bula More
Bom
Classic has unseated the rider
bicho.
after a bad mistake there at the second last.
No,
And then
no, meu,
Rocksteady
mas-
Eddie is in
Ora,
third
dois.
spot. Parahandy
Fully
pulled up
matched.
Estavas
as they're
legal
going
dois,
to make
cara.
the climb very
sim.
shortly.
Não,
And
mas
it's
já tinha
Clovis
fechado.
Island
Está a
who's
dizer,
well
estava a
clear
ver que
now.
este
The time was in
4.
second.
Esse
Rocksteady
4
Eddie is
tem
staying
cavalo,
on
mas
reasonably
sei
well in
lá,
third,
o que
but
ele
they've
está a
got
fazer.
loads to do to catch Clovis Island.
Ele
It's
consegue
still
Fully
appears to be,
matched.
going very well indeed, making the climb to the top of the hill. Rocksteady Eddie is now
Actually.
battling on, and then time was in third. Clovis Island
Ele
getting a
vai
little bit
ganhar.
tired as they
Anda
come
que
to
dás mais
the top of the hill.
Anda que dás
Rocksteady
mais
Eddie's still got a
bocadinho.
little bit in reserve and gets a bit closer.
Ficha,
Down
Bruno.
towards the final flight now. Clovis
Ei,
Island to
olha.
Rocksteady Eddie, who is inching a bit nearer with
Só
every
fecha mil.
stride. Down towards the final
O
flight.
meu
Clovis
favorito.
Island, the red and green. Near side, Rocksteady Eddie for a
É.
good day for Sam Coulthard if he can win this.
Ih,
Final
captou a
flight,
resistência
Clovis
que estava
Island
ali.
jumped
Alguém
it
meteu ali
well
uma
when
carregada de
required.
dinheiro.
Rocksteady Eddie in second, still got a length or so
Ele
to
ainda vai
fight,
ganhar o
and it's
roxinho,
Clovis
anda,
Island,
Pinzinho.
who
Anda,
when
roxinho.
challenged has found a bit more inside
Anda,
the
seu
final half.
pequenino.
On Clovis Island,
Anda,
Rocksteady
seu
Eddie
roxinho,
though is building the
pequenino.
race.
mais
Clovis Island,
danoninho,
Rocksteady
quase.
Eddie,
Roxinho,
Clovis Island
pequenino.
got just enough and beats Rocksteady
Market
Eddie.
suspended.
The only two to finish.
Mas a ploa nisso é